What's up guys, I'm back like I never left. In this video, we're going to be talking about a stock that Ark Invest recently just bought. We're going to go over exactly what this company is all about, what's their technology, and if there's a huge potential growth for this company for the next few years. So I'm also going to be doing a quick stock market recap and go over some important economic reports that we need to pay attention to for tomorrow that can significantly affect the stock market. So make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to cover all this important information coming up. Before we get into the video, I really appreciate if you can hit the like button. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. As you can see right here, we got the stock market higher today. Yesterday we had a pretty good sell-off, but today we recovered some of the losses that we had from yesterday. We got Apple, Facebook, Google, Amazon, Netflix reported earnings. We talked about it on Sunday, exactly what it expected move. The stock was expected to move 9 to 10%, and the stock was actually trending to the downside. It gapped down after hours after they reported earnings. Unfortunately, they missed their earnings a little bit, so the stock is still trading within the expected move of approximately 9 to 10%. So the stock was trading lower in after hours, around 6% to the downside. So we'll see what is going to be happening, if there's going to be continuation tomorrow. And also we have the major sectors in the stock market relatively going higher, and also we have Intel that was going down. IBM also reported earnings and they're down 6.49% to the downside too. Of course, tomorrow we have major earnings from Chipotle, Tesla. These companies are actually trending to the downside today. Specifically, Tesla stock went significantly down because of some of the registration in California becoming lower, and the stock eventually sold off to the downside. So tomorrow is going to be a huge day for Tesla. So we'll see how things are going to be unfolding for that company. Now let's talk about what is the major company that Ark Invest is buying. So the company that we're going to be talking about is going to be Palantir. Recently, Ark Invest started to buy this company and the Ark Next Generation Internet ETF. So you can go and check out that ETF and you can find that they started buying Palantir, which is currently sitting at the last position, which is 51, mainly because this company is actually a recent IPO stock. So the stock is currently trading $9.27. The IPO happened a few weeks ago. As you can see, it hit an all-time high of $11.47 and it hit a low of approximately $8.90. So right now it's sitting at $9.27, closer to the low area. And we're going to be checking out a video exactly what this company is all about, what is their technology, and are they worth investing in. So let's check out this video about Palantir, about their technology. Let's check it out.
Co-founded by Peter Thiel back in 2003, its mission, providing software that customers use to integrate volumes of data from images to spreadsheets into a central platform where it can then be securely analyzed and interpreted.
Best known for its work with U.S. government agencies like the CIA, the Department of Defense, and most controversially, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the company was founded following 9/11 with the goal of defending American interests.
The core mission of our company always was to make the West, especially America, the strongest in the world for the sake of global peace and prosperity.
But in recent years, Palantir has also courted customers like Airbus, Chrysler, and BP. Commercial customers now make up about 50% of the company's revenue, a number that's trended upwards over the past decade. And even though Palantir has never turned a profit, revenue has been growing as losses have narrowed. Founded in 2003 by billionaire Peter Thiel alongside current CEO Alex Karp, Joe Lonsdale, Stephen Cohen, and Nathan Gettings, Palantir's tech helps detect unusual or suspicious patterns in large datasets, using techniques that the founders learned working together at PayPal. The CIA was one of the company's earliest investors, and its only customer for a number of years. Eventually, other intelligence agencies like the FBI and the NSA jumped aboard, using the company's customized data analytics capabilities to track and capture terrorists, insurgents, and drug smugglers.
They cite Afghanistan and Iraq as two examples of places where soldiers were mapping networks of insurgents and makers of roadside bombs by hand. So they actually were bringing in technology to do things that intelligence agents on the ground were having to do manually in very dangerous places.
The company's software has been credited with helping to find and kill Osama bin Laden. And though this has never been confirmed, Palantir certainly has not disputed it. The techs also helped to uncover Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme and rooted out Chinese spyware installed on the Dalai Lama's computer.
We work hand in hand with most of the special operators in the Western world. We work hand in hand with most of the clandestine services. We're in over 40 countries.
Today, the company increasingly works with high-profile commercial customers too. Its first was JP Morgan Chase, which adopted the software in 2009 to monitor employees who might go rogue. However, the partnership ended in scandal when JP Morgan's special operations lead used it to spy on top executives. Others have continued to express interest, though. Fiat Chrysler now uses Palantir to identify potential faults in car parts. Airbus uses it to respond more quickly to manufacturing problems, accelerating the production of its A350 aircraft. And BP uses it to analyze drilling data, reportedly leading to a 10% increase in oil production in the North Sea.
This is a hefty piece of software that runs across an enterprise and is used for understanding everything that a company faces, whether it's their customers, their supply chains, downtime, geographies where there's growth, where their competitors are gaining share.
As revenue from the commercial sector has increased over the years, CEO Alex Karp has had to rethink his historical dismissal of salespeople.
We don't look like a classic enterprise software company. We have no salespeople. Almost everyone here is an engineer.
Not anymore. Karp's been building out a sales team, and in 2019, the company spent 61% of its revenue on sales and marketing. However, long-standing government contracts remain integral to the company's revenue as well as its reputation. And during the coronavirus crisis, Palantir has formed a number of new partnerships too, with the VA, the National Institutes of Health, and Britain's National Health Service, helping these agencies, as well as the CDC, to track the spread of the virus and allocate resources.
In order to make decisions right now, in order to know where the PPEs need to go, in order to know when and where you're going to reopen, you want all the analytical models, all the pieces of information all in one place. Palantir is really designed to thrive in a crisis.
The core piece of Palantir is really data integration. It's the layer on which everything else is built. On top of that, you layer search and discovery, which allow you to understand and choose which particular pieces in all of the data sources you have integrated you're going to try to make sense of. Once you've made sense of that data, you have to have a way to store that, and that's called knowledge management.
Knowledge management is critical because instead of thinking about data as simply the raw data itself, one should also think about the results of analysis as data unto itself that should be leveraged within the enterprise.
If you have multiple analysts working on the problem, you have to have collaboration. And collaboration doesn't make sense without access control. Each person in your enterprise has a limited view because you have to respect the privacy of your users, of your customers, of citizens.
This is a new model oftentimes for a lot of the people we work with, but we've seen time and time again that tremendous outcomes can happen and our customers solve their problems.
In the healthcare context, our customers are using Palantir software to combat the rising costs of healthcare. In the law enforcement community, we're helping them solve crimes in real time.
Palantir can actually help save homeowners from bankruptcy and foreclosure.
The data relevant to properly value a home is in a disparate set of databases. As you are able to actually assess homes on a loan level basis, then you can think about what modifications can be made against that loan to have some type of alternative to foreclosure.
Just knowing the missions that these organizations support, you feel really good about what Palantir is doing, what Palantir is bringing to the world.
The purpose of Palantir is to bring the Palo Alto culture in the form of a platform to an enterprise to revolutionize the work being done in that enterprise on the back of this platform, and to do it in a way that's fair and honest and corresponds to our values in the Valley, which are very high integrity, the best technology, open applications, ways of doing things that empower you to continue to do the work independent of us. What we're actually building is not just addresses the problems you have today, but will scale into the problems you may have tomorrow.
The next step is to think about what problems you want to solve, to think about what kinds of data that's out there to bring together.
This is a partnership between us and our customers. The people are a big part of what we can offer, in addition to kind of the power of the technology and the platform.
It's amazing to go into an organization and just to watch their jaw drop as we show them our technology and they just say, "You've just revolutionized the way that I do my job."
As you can see right here, the stock has been trending to the downside a little bit. It's getting closer to the 52-week low. So if you're somebody that wants to get involved in the lows, this is a great opportunity. And also market volatility is going to be increasing in the next few weeks. So we never know, the stock might potentially even make a new 52-week low. So if you want to get more exposure, of course, you can buy this company right now or just get the ETF of ARKW. That's going to give you an exposure to this company too. But now let's talk about what are the important economic reports that we need to pay attention to for tomorrow. So for Wednesday, October 21st, we have several Fed presidents speaking. So at 10 a.m., we got the Cleveland Fed president. At 12 noon, we got the Dallas Fed president, Rob, speaking. So all the time frames going to be Eastern Standard Time. And also, if you decide to get involved in these companies that we talk about over here, make sure you have a solid plan and manage your risk. Market volatility is going to be picking up pretty soon. And also, if you want to sign up for Webull or join the Discord chat or join the Patreon page, links available in the description box below. But I catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Let's get it. Have a wonderful day.